Hello everyone, you are all welcome for today's lesson. I will talk today about the present simple tense, how we use it, why we use it. Today I will cover all these areas. Here we are. Before we move on, I'd like you please to like the video, feel free to share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That support me much, and I will give you a very big thanks. Before we move on, I'd like you to read this sentence. I like English. I like English. I is called first person singular. First person singular. I'd like you to bear this in mind. I, first person singular. We like English. We, me and you. This is called first person plural. Me and you. That's good. You like water. You. This is second person singular. You're talking to someone. You are a group of people. In English, we have singular and plural. You like English. This is called second person plural. We have you, the singular, and you as a plural. He likes English. Now, the previous slide we say I like, you like, we like. What happens? Why? Now we said he likes. We have added s to the verb like. But he is called third person singular. She likes English. This is called as the same third person singular. It likes milk. It is also called third person singular. We have they. They like English. They is called third personal, but it is plural. Plural. That's good. Now let's talk about the use of the present simple tense. Tense means time. We use the present simple tense to, number one, to talk about repeated activities, things that we do regularly, routines, or habits, things that you used to do regularly, if it's not every day. Like what? Read this example. I drink coffee every morning. I can say that this is one of my daily routines or one of my daily habits. Or I read a book every morning, or I read a book every night. That's good. Let's study these examples. Ali goes to work by bus. I'd like you to watch Ali and the verb goes. Why it is not go? Why we said goes? Another example, my friends, plural, play. Why it is not plays? Why we said play without s? Every Thursday. We learn English. We learn without S. English. That's good. So, number one, we use the present simple to talk about repeated activities, things that happen regularly. Number two, we use the present simple to talk about permanent situations, things that happen for a long period of time, permanent. Like what? If I said to you, I love English language, this is a permanent situation. Or if I said I have two daughters, a permanent situation. Moving on. Number three, we use the present simple to talk about general truth or facts, things that we cannot change. Like what? Like the earth. The earth is round. No one can deny that. No one can say, no, it is triangle. And it's scientifically proved. That's good. What is this? Yellow, blue, green. If you mix yellow and blue, you get green. That's true. You can try that. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. That's fact. So remember, number three, we use the present simple to talk about general truth and or facts. That's good. To talk about future events or fixed time. Like what? The train leaves at 6 a.m. Fixed time. Every day you go to the station, the train will leave at 6. Or the lesson starts at 8 o'clock. Fixed time. That's good. We have some keywords. When you find these words in a sentence, that means it is a present simple. It's a present simple tense. Like what? We have always, usually, regularly, often, sometimes, rarely, seldom, every morning, every night, every day, every week, every month, and so on. Occasionally, from time to time, twice a week, once a month, never. These are the adverbial time, the keywords for the present simple tense. When you find them in a sentence, it's an indicator that sentence is a present simple. So you need to think whether to use the verb with S or without S. That's good. Words like always, usually, never, regularly, occasionally, rarely, often, seldom, they must be between the subject and the verb in a sentence. We cannot use them at the beginning or we cannot put them at the end of a sentence. They must be between the subject and the verb. How is that? Just have a look at this example. I always walk to school. I always walk to school. Our verb here or our keyword is always. It is used between what? I, the subject, and walk is the verb in a sentence. In between. We cannot say I walk to school always. That's not correct. My friend regularly swims and play tennis. My friend regularly. Where is the subject? My friend. We have two verbs, swims and play. So the verb here or the keyword in between. My friend and swims and play between them. For the rest keywords, we can use them either at the beginning or at the end. I can say, I walk to school sometimes, or sometimes I walk to school. That's good. Moving on. Now, how we make a statement from or in the present simple tense. Some people call this a positive sentence, and the other say affirmative sentence. The sentence that give an information. I like English. Positive sentence. You like English. We like English. And remember, the first and the second slides, they were about first person, singular, first person, second person, singular, and second person, plural, third person, singular, and third person, plural. He, she, it, I, we, you, and they. They like English. I hope you notice that the verb like in all these sentences without S. I like, you like, we like, they like. But when it comes to the third person singular, we said he likes or she likes. We added S to the verb. Good. How we form the negative form in the present simple. I don't like English. You don't like English. I hope that's not correct. Just an example. We don't like English. They don't like English. So with I, we, you, they, we use don't. With he, she, it, we use doesn't. He doesn't like English or she doesn't like English. Remember this, don't is stand for, or it's the short form of do not. Doesn't is the short form of does not. Moving on. Present simple question. How you ask a question in the present simple. I, we, you, they, we use do. He, she, it, we use does. How is that? Do I like English? Yes, I do, or no, I don't, or no, I do not. At the beginning, we use do at the beginning. Do you like English? No, I don't. Do they like English? Yes, they do. Does. Remember, with third person singular, he, she, it, we use does. Does he like? English? No, he doesn't. Does she like English? Yes, she does. Very good. Now, this is very important. In the third person singular, he, she, it, verb always ends in S. We need to add S to the third person singular. He, she, it. He likes English. She wants a chocolate. Remember this. He, she, it. We need to add S to the verb. That's good. Sometimes the verb ends in Y. Any verb in the present simple or what tense, even in the past simple. Later, inshallah, I will discuss the past simple. But in the present simple, if any verb ends in Y, you need to look just before the Y. What is the letter before the Y? If the letter is consonant, like what? Fly, ends with Y. Before the Y, we have consonant. Consonant letter. That means we need to change the Y into I. Some people say change the Y into IES. But take it step by step. The verb fly ends in Y. Before the Y, we have L. It is a consonant. It's not a vowel. It is a consonant. So drop the Y, put an I, then add ES. How is that? It will look like this. Flies. He flies his kite every morning. Cry ends with Y. Before the Y we have R, and it is a consonant. IES. Cries. Carry ends with Y. Before the Y we have R, consonant. IES. Cries. That's good. Moving on. But if the verb ends in Y, before the Y we have vowel. A, E, I, O, U, the five vowels or the five vowel letters. Like what? Play ends with Y. Before the Y we have a vowel. What happens? We just add S. No change in the verb. Just add S. Don't put it IES. That's wrong. This is a vowel before the Y. Pray, praise, just S. Study, it will be IES because before the Y we have D. Remember this. Just have a look to the letter before the Y. That's good. Sometimes we add ES, not only S. When a verb end is SS, double S, like pass, he passes the exam. The verb ends with double S. We can add S. We need to add ES, passes. If the verb ends in SH, like push, pushes. CH, catch, catches. Just have a look here. The verb ends with CH, catches. O, if a verb ends in O, go, goes, do, does. And X, fix, fixes. Remember this. Double S, SH, CH, O, and X. We need to add ES to the verb. Read these examples yourself. She goes to school every morning. She goes. ES. The verb is go. We added ES because it ends in O. He fixes computers. Fixes. ES because the verb ends in X. He tries very hard. IES. The verb is try. Ends in Y. Before the Y, we have R. It's consonant. That's why we change it into I. Then we add ES. Tries. She enjoys playing the piano. We just added S because before the Y, it is O, a vowel letter. That's very good. Now I'd like you to study this table. We have the positive form or the statement, the negative, the middle, and the question form. I like English. I don't like English. Do I like English? He likes English. He doesn't like English. Does he like English? You like English. You don't like English. Do you like English? We like English. We don't like English. Do we like English? Just to summarize the points that I have mentioned before. Now it's time to practice. Number one, my sister. Like or my sister likes her job. That's good. My sister likes. My sister. Third person singular. We need to add S. Number two, do you have time or does you have time for hobbies? You. How we ask the question? The personal pronoun is you. That's right. Do you have time for hobbies? Number three, my friends play or my friends plays football. That's good. My friends play. Third personal plural. My friends, they. Verb without S. What is number four? I don't or I doesn't walk to school. I. First person singular. I don't. The negative form. Number five, he always he always tells us funny stories. He, third person singular. As I said before, always at the middle or between the subject and the verb. Funny stories. He always tells. Verb plus S. That's very good. Thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to support. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like the video if you like it. Thank you very much. I hope we meet soon. Have a nice day.